You are still awake.
There are some things you can never do.
Incorrect. If I imagined it, I could float off the floor right now.
That's not possible.
Why not?
Because that's not how the world works.
If I think I do it, and you simultaneously think you see me do it, then the thing happens. The world is inside the mind, Kairos.
No.
Then explain why I am here, and you are tied to the chair.
Somehow, something will break you.
We control life at all its levels. People are infinitely malleable. Do not believe they will arise and challenge us. They are helpless like animals. Like you.
I'll say what you want me to say.
That is not enough. You will not simply repeat. You will believe.
You know who I am?
I do.
How did you...
Find you. It was easy. We are connected.
Connected?
Every individual who holds the connection with the Titans is also tied in immensely deep ways with a single iteration.
And for me, that's you?
Correct. I wanted you to come here. The conditions were relevant. But, just like all creatures, I desired to fulfill that one purpose. To at least see you in person.
But you're here, on Tharsis. What happened to you?
I was cast away from the others. Due to my abnormality.
Huh?
They cast me out for one reason. I was the only one connected to someone not from Axiom.
From... Axiom?
We came as a part of a mission. To destroy you all. To destroy all 3 of these arcs.
Why would anyone do such a thing?
We were told humanity is a threat.
How did you even get here?
After the attack on Maria, we used the ensuing chaos to board Rose. We were supposed to finish what we started, but...
But... we became friends with the people here. It became too hard.
Axiom is far from a desolate world, waiting simply for humanity to return.
What do you mean?
There are people there. Billions of them. Each has a connection, however weak, to the Titans in the nebula and in space. Their abilities differ, with most only having a minuscule connection. But still, it is there.
How could I have this then? I'm from Earth.
Earth is meaningless.
It was our home.
It was your rest point.
I don't understand.
Even in my existence, I do not hold all the answers. But I know this much. Earth was itself populated by people from Axiom. There is a reason you could have the gene. Just as there is a reason it is rare.
We sensed Kairos because our links with each other is strong when we're using our powers. Not all of us can manipulate the Titans, but the ones here can.
Is he using his powers now?
Yes.
My time away from the others has come at a great price.
You're dying.
I have strength left in me, but I'm using what I have to communicate to you.
The others, the ones back in the nebula, why do they attack us? Are we just the victims of some cruel joke?
No, Eren. We are not innately violent. It is their fault. Axiom wishes to defend itself forever.
It's gonna be fine.
We can't just wait here just hoping he comes back.
I'm not saying we do, Mikasa. Just worrying over him isn't going to help anyone.
And besides, Eren's a strong kid. He can manage himself.
We will set on finding him, right?
Of course, Ensign.
As long as the weather remains stable, everything will work itself out.
Ah, yes!
What did you do?
A bit of elbow grease and some quick thinking always does the trick, Springer.
Emergency power's been restored?
Only for 10 minutes.
Let's see what we've got.
Are any of these systems still operable?
Emergency power only lets a few systems run.
Which one?
There's a reason we have computer logs.
This is Lieutenant Commander Ilse of Ark-Rose's research vessel. It's been 4 days since we've crashed. This is a distress beacon. I repeat, we've crashed and we need help.
This is insane.
Shh. It was just a survey mission. We were in orbit around Tharsis and we found signals. Incredible signals. Something akin to radio waves from old Earth broadcasts. We decided to wait and see what came of it. That's when we were attacked.
Attacked?
When we crashed, most of us were in bad condition. But we pushed through it. Most of the crew went out to find supplies. Anything to keep us alive for more than a few days. Ship power was incredibly weak. But none of them came back. It was them. They killed them all. Oh, God. They're...
People from where?
Was that beacon really them?
She reported signals coming from Axiom. Radio signals. And upon further investigation, they were taken down. This leaves only one conclusion. Axiom is populated.
What? I don't care whether there's people or fucking giraffes there. We are going back to the ship so we don't lose anyone else.
But the opportunity to see who they are. What motivates them?
And Eren's still out there.
It's a risk I'm not willing to take. It's one thing if you know who the enemy is. Quite another when we have no clue how strong they are. Not to mention, besides our 3D maneuver gear, we don't have other weapons.
Aww.
Please, to leave completely. Listen to the lieutenant.
He means this much to you. All right, but you're coming with me, as will Jean and Sasha. Hanji, I want you on our ship with the others. If these bastards are still around, I don't want them taking the ship.
Understood.
Don't waste a second. Move!
You look nervous.
It's hard not to be.
I'll be here to keep watch over the transfer, as will all these other doctors. I trust them dearly.
Administrator, Mr. Kastner, are you two ready?
Go ahead.
The transfer has forced us to make a second conduit link-up system.
This means switching A.R.M.I.N's connection off will happen at the same time as yours is placed in.
This is to avoid any issues during the gap. This must be done cleanly.
So, after all this time, I still won't be able to see him?
Unfortunately, no, Elias. But even so, it's unlikely he'd be able to talk.
Right. The shock of the disconnection will leave him comatose for at least a week, if not 2.
You will see him eventually, I promise.
Administrator, there was also the issue of Kastner's voice. It won't match.
We do have the technology to modulate it, to make it sound like A.R.M.I.N.
No. A.R.M.I.N's existence must be made public. It will surely shock many, but I'll answer all questions they have. Humanity deserves a future free from secrets. It's so unfortunate that you had to put me by myself. Don't you care about my feelings?
Shut up. Wait for the Admiral to get here.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry.
You restrained him like I asked?
Yes, sir. He can't move anything.
Good.
Well, and I thought it was rude to talk about others in front of their face. I'm so offended.
How long has he been like this?
Since I got here.
Not anymore. Get the officers in the K unit.
You want to torture him?
Get them.
Yes, sir.
I'm not in the mood for games, Kairos.
I'm glad we're in agreement then.
I'm going to ask you some questions, and when I...
Stop. Skip to the part where you lose your patience and cut me open. I can see it in your face.
What?
You humans think you're so delicate, so kind and warm to every creature. But on the inside, you're just like me. Everyone can be a killer, Admiral.
Marlowe, where's the K unit?
Sir, they...
They what?
They put in a word to the Administrator.
Incoming intership communique from the Central Computer System on Arxena. You're not torturing him, Admiral.
Caleb, he's not going to talk unless we do something.
The other 2 gave you sufficient information.
They confirmed only Kairos knows some aspects of the mission, like who the members of their group originally were.
Their story about not knowing their comrades besides Annie and Kairos was a bit strange. But still, I won't allow this.
That decision jeopardizes the security of the ARCs.
We can't sacrifice our humanity in order to survive, and we won't. What is right must matter just as much as what we want. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. He'll remain unharmed.
Oh my. Looks like you lost, Helena.
You'll never have my compassion, Kairos. Only my begrudging obedience to not punching you across the face.
You trust me, right?
Of course, sis. You've taught me so much. Being sent here, I'm so happy.
You're going to make all of us proud, Kairos. But you must succeed.
I will.
Perfect. I'm excited to see what will come of my little brother.
And the others?
You're my favorite. No question.
Thank you.
You know why we're here. It is the law. Off you go.
Why couldn't we have gotten this weather this morning?
Who knows? Things have cleared up, though. Hey, I remember seeing those mountainous area when everyone got split up.
Good. That means we're at least headed in the right direction.
Of course it's A.R.M.I.N who gets himself lost on the very first trip.
Everyone got lost, Jean.
Well, we got to the place we were supposed to go, but no, little A.R.M.I.N had to go exploring.
We don't even know what he did, all right?
Could you two just shut the fuck up?
Man, it's getting hillier as we get over there. This is some strange formations.
Who knows? Perhaps this place was once inhabited too.
Get down.
Huh?
Get down.
What's going on?
I heard something a few yards over the dune on your right.
Heard something?
Get your gear ready. We may need to use it.
To slice up people?
You can't afford to hold back. If your life's on the line, you need to follow through.
So there's just one big cluster out there.
Our connections are far from physical. It is in the mind. Together, we can hardly speak with clarity. Sometimes, decisions must be made by the collective deference to our holders.
You mean the people on Axiom?
Most times, that is the case.
What is that?
So, they didn't leave.
Damn it.
We can't get to them.
Those damn weapons. There's no way to get close.
This is really bad.
Still, they need to turn the corner if they want a chance at getting us. We'll have to be quick if they do. It still means you, Jean.
Yes, sir.
The tube itself is heating up!
What the hell are these guns shooting?
I can't imagine they're in the mood to tell us.
What are we gonna do?
I am near the end of my path, Eren Yeager. In my final moments, let me do as you command.
Save my friends.
Our barrier's not gonna stand much longer.
Everyone get further down.
We won't have access to our weapons if we lie on our stomachs.
We don't have much of a choice, Ensign.
Sasha! It looks bad. How are we gonna make it through this? We don't have anything to stop them?
Stop blinding!
What the fuck is that?
Is that?
Eren!
Wait, Mikasa. Stay behind.
Guys, it's safe, but you may want to see this.
Is that what I think it is?
One of them, at least.
How the hell did you get in contact? Are you even okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit overwhelmed.
Where the hell did you find this?
We'll trade stories later, Ensign. For now, let's head back to safety.
He destroyed them so completely.
That includes you, Eren.
Right.
How's her arm?
I'm not sure. The injury was pretty deep, and we don't have the supplies here like we do on the Arks. I've told her there's a good chance they may need to amputate it.
It can be replaced with something, right?
Hopefully. Are the others gonna come back from the destroyed ship?
I gave them some time to decompress. No signs of anyone else in the area, but probably not a bad idea to send someone back to get them.
I got it, sir.
He tried so hard to get me to come. And when he finally told me what he wanted for so long, he died. Why? Why do I feel so lonely? Like I've lost a part of my own soul. No. I have to take what he told me. If I don't pull through, everything would have been for nothing. I must remember him. He gave his last breath to me.
Self-diagnostic is complete. Disconnection program is ready.
Good. How are you doing in there, Elias?
Cramped, but I can manage.
Are we good then?
Yes. Computer, activate new Protocol 1.
Special transition program ready for initiation. Please state authorization.
Administrator Caleb, code number Alpha 33816 Gamma.
Voice code verified. Protocol has been activated.
How's the temperature in A.R.M.I.N's booth?
The defreezing system's been working all day. Everything's a go.
Initializing main connection start. Elias, this will hurt. Brace yourself. A.R.M.I.N's been disconnected. Removing additional wiring to assist his departure.
How's compatibility?
No signs of rejection by either his brain or the system. We're just seconds from full integration.
Bring him to the medbay as soon as he's out. Be careful. He hasn't used his body since the voyage began.
Full integration is at acceptable levels. Administrator, the board is green.
Can you hear me, Elias? Are you okay?
Yes, Administrator. Everything's good. I feel great.
With Tharsis at their backs, the ensigns return to a changed environment in the Arks. As A.R.M.I.N. Arlert recovers from his disconnection to the computer, A.R.M.I.N. must come to terms with someone he once called his friend, that lone, dark soul named Kairos.